And you can't go on without DJ playing the song. And Simone, play me a song. Tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Detroit's favorite DJ. DJ Scotty M. Sebo.
Yo. Yellow. Guys, remember that one? That was a banger right there, wasn't it? That shit was a banger, son. Real talk. Real talk on that one. So I see some shit's been going on, huh? Did I miss a little something? It would seem as though I have. Well, we got some shit to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We got some shit to talk about and dig into. And first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump right in head first. We are gonna jump in hard and heavy, baby. Hard and heavy. We're gonna pull up Homeboy's stream from earlier and get right to the shit talking. Some shit talking that was happening on the DRP, the Dirty Rotten Podcast. Yeah. Some shit was said. And let's dive right into this. You know?
Because the second you start digging,
Ladies and gentlemen, your boy, Nicky No God.
because you're incapable of talking shit. Because that's what it comes down to. It's the people that aren't very good at talking shit, like Slow Mo. Like that dude is a self-admitted. I'm not really good at talking shit. So it's like, okay, then just admit you can't win and just stop. You know, there's no need for you to try to fucking dig into everyone's fucking life and try to destroy them or do all this weird shit to them. Like, it just makes no sense. It's like you lost. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna.
Nah. No, sir, Mr. Nicky. No, sir. If I said at any point that I was bad at shit talking, maybe I said I wasn't into it. Maybe I said I'd rather just put my foot in someone's ass. But never, ever once did I say I don't like to do it. So I don't know where the fuck you got that from. Maybe something I said a year ago? I don't know. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know where the fuck you're pulling that one out of your ass from, buddy boy. Let's continue.
Like, I'm not gonna get in the ring with fucking, Francis Ngannou, dude. Like,
Who? Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou, you mean? The heavyweight fucking UFC champion? That's quite a bit of a stretch there, buddy. I don't know where you're going from shit talking on YouTube to fighting the fucking UFC heavyweight champion. What a fucking moron. Let's continue.
I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna sit there and try to fucking go into his life as we all have our things, man, that we're good at, and we all have our things that we're not.
What the fuck are you good at, Nicky boy? Huh? Other than that weak ass little girly ass laugh that you're about to do right here on this stream in a few seconds. What the fuck are you good at? One thing that you thought you were good at is trying to get Dave Rose to do your betting for you. That's one thing you thought you were good at. But it looks like you failed on that one too, huh? Now that Dave says... Oh, actually, we'll get to that momentarily. Let's finish up with Bitch Boy here.
And with Eric said, yeah, that is fucking weird. That is real weird to watch somebody you hate. It's like, what? Because I guarantee you those motherfuckers are watching right now. And it's like, what a waste of time and effort. Because if you were watching this...
Okay, hold up. Shut up, bitch. So here's the thing. You guys know those people, those guys in well, gals that are around you, and you think they're cool, and you think that they're your friends, and everything's all good. Well, guess what? Some of those people that you think are your friends, your best friends, like you and Dave are best friends, those are the same people that send me these clips, so I don't have to watch your garbage ass programs. That's why. You're the one that put my name in your mouth. So now I will address it. That's how this goes, Nikki. There are people in this community that I like, and there are people in this community that I will watch, and there's not a motherfucking thing you can do about it. Let's continue.
Or like you're watching Dave and you hate him, or you're watching Ken and you hate him, or even if you're watching Joe and you hate him. He won. They won. We won.
What? He won. They won. We won. Who won? You didn't win shit.
Because we're not paying you.
But we're not doing anything but about to talk about you.
Much attention or much mind. If any, like nowadays, the dregs of this community get mentioned in passing. Like that's it. That's it. It's not a main.
Same here, buddy boy. You think I spend all kinds of hours talking about you? No, you're not worth my time to talk about you for that long. I'll talk about you in passing. I'll blow your mouth out verbally right now, because if we were in person, I'd certainly do it physically. But I'll do this and I'll keep it moving. Let's continue.
Topic of discussion anymore. You know? And you are spending all this energy into hate. Into putting a video out, well, this is what dude, no one cares.
All this energy. Dude, I barely mention you, and if I do, I'll put a clip up of you or some shit. Like that clip I put up of Dave Rose telling you that you're no god, you know? I mean, we'll get into that. That's coming, though.
You think Dave gives a shit what you think? Like, the fact that you watch it.
No, I don't care if Dave gives a shit or not, but I know what I give a shit about. It's when he basically tells you, you are no god. And you still cuck for him.
The Dave stuff, you watch all the things that happened last night, and you're like, I hate Dave.
No, I absolutely could not watch all that shit. No, I have the gist of it, you know, and there was so much flip-flopping that I would fucking throw up if I watched every second of all that garbage.
I hate Dave, and this is why. And he's going, the cracks are showing.
Wait, who are you talking about?
There it was. There it was, ladies and gentlemen. The most feminine fucking laugh in the community, and probably of anyone that I've even talked to or heard in fucking probably my entire life. Listen to that shit.
Fucking slow-mo.
Oh,
Slow-mo in fucking...
I'm so slow, guys. I'm so slow. You know, I gotta talk so slow. I'm so slow talking, guys.
And fucking, they're like, oh, cracks are finally... Like this whole fucking time they're rubbing their hands together. Finally, boys, it's fucking happening.
No, it's been happening. It's been happening, and I've been calling it out. Dave is finally fed up with you and Ken and all these other people. Bullsy, the donators. Remember, the donators. That's what you people are called. The donators. He's tired of doing all of you people, your people, you people's bidding. He's tired of being your bitch, your lackey. He's tired of being the one that has to fucking sit there for 12 hours a day and fucking do the same shit and keep the same people watching when he knows what it's like to be over on Joe's program and have that kind of feeling and have that kind of popularity instead of this garbage ass shit that he's doing now. But you're going to try to reel Davey Boy back in, aren't you? And I think you already did it from what I'm hearing, but let's continue.
well, even if in their eyes there was cracks, look how quick. I mean, Dave came on Ken's show last night after all that, and then Dave and Ken were on my program today. So it ain't like
What the fuck does that matter, Wire? What the fuck does that matter? Dave and Ken are always on everyone's fucking program. They don't tell me that they like each other. Don't tell me that they ever liked each other, ever, after the shit that I heard last night. That clip that I posted about fucking Ken calling out Dave and saying, I always knew that there was a possibility of this shit happening. You know why you say that? You say that when you know that you can't fucking trust somebody. That's when you say that. There was never any trust there.
they're not friends anymore. Like if there was a thing or if there
They
was
never
a
were
disagreement,
friends.
they got past it. They're adults and they moved on. They're fine.
But that's the
No, they're
that's
fine.
the point with it. Like even like Dave and I criticized what happened last night. I criticized it today. Dave and I are fine. We talked about fucking weather and other usual shit, and politics. It's the same stuff we talk about. It's like it's like certain people in this community you can't have a disagreement with. Like it doesn't have to be I don't like your show. It has to be you're wrong about X, Y, Z, and now I want to kill you.
Well, you don't have a show, Nikki. You don't have a show. You don't have a brain. You're the fucking fourth mic on whatever show wants to let you call in at the moment. So I don't know why you're even saying this stupid shit.
It's like,
Here it is. Here it is. Here comes that weak ass laugh. You guys ready? Listen.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to say names, but there's one person that started that culture in this community. I mean, he didn't start it in general. It's the internet's full of weirdos and psychos in general.
Well, we know, Wire. We know, buddy.
We've always known that.
Yeah.
Back in the chat days, AOL or whatever, MySpace, and
Yeah, you've probably been trolling that long. Let us know about it.
so it's you got to keep that in the back of your mind. I mean, now I know more than ever. I mean, just the whole. This isn't a joke or not. Just the whole autism thing. Like I didn't really know a lot about it until this community, and obviously working with people with it until this day. I'm just saying, like that's a whole nother.
There you go. Nicky even knows. He's like, yeah, you're probably one of those people, Wire.
Thing that there's just so different, subgroups and groups. Yeah.
No, like so this. No, I mean I'm used to that shit because I've worked with that. But this thing opened to me like really like how scummy people can be. It's like what? Like how
that
far
true.
people take things.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like,
You needed YouTube to tell you that there's scummy motherfuckers in this world, dude. Like, do you go out of your house ever at all, or no? I mean, you're basing all of this on YouTube.
That's absolutely true. Yeah. Yep.
I agree.
like I've never seen anything like that. I'm like, this is a person who can't function in the real world. Like this is a person.
No, I don't know, buddy. Don't know what you're talking about. As a matter of fact, you're the one that spends a lot of the time on fucking internet and still says, "Oh, I don't care. I don't really care about this stuff. It doesn't mean anything." Yet you're the one that's always sticking your fucking cock-sucking nose in the middle of everybody's business, right?
Who can't like there was one Shlomo comment that made me fucking giggle.
There you go. Shlomo. That's the best. That's weak, dude. That is so fucking weak. You have a bitch's name with a bitch's laugh and a bitch's face. You shave that little goatee off and you'll look like just a big fat fucking lesbo.
I heard Dave play a clip of it and say you didn't have the balls to sell drugs like a real man or some shit along the lines. It's like
Yeah, some shit along the lines. No, why don't you go ahead and get it? Why don't you go ahead and get it right, Nikki? Say what I really said. I said do something, Dave. Get off your ass and do something, even if it means you have to go out there and sell drugs. Be a real man, at least fucking do something. But then I said no, he probably doesn't even have the balls for that, so he'd rather just sit in his daddy's house and continue being a fucking loser until his daddy passes away and he gets whatever little bit of money he has left.
well, he doesn't have the balls to be a dope peddler, you fucking moron. Like, some honorable like, here you go. Here's some crack, guys. Shut the fuck up. And it's that mentality and those type of person.
See, even Mars, you can tell he's like.
And it tells me you are scum of the society. Like you are the problem with the world. And it's I don't know, man. It's just everyone's
The problem with the world, he says.
different.
Well, that's what it is. Everyone's so different, bro, and what everyone's personality. I mean, I've said it before, man. Like, walking through this community, man, is like walking through a fucking minefield with everybody's different. Everybody's so different, bro. The personalities, the triggers, everybody's, it literally is like walking, through a minefield around this motherfucker, man. And eventually, it's like, fuck it, man. Who gives a fuck anymore? It's like, say what you want, do what you want, watch if you want, don't watch if you want. Who cares? Go ahead.
Right. Watch what you want and don't watch what you don't want to watch. Absolutely, Nikki. You're not anybody's fucking father to tell them what to watch and who to watch. Like I said, a lot of the people that you think you're cool with, male and female, send me the shit that I need to hear. And if I want to cover it, I'll cover it. If I don't, then I'll just be like, hey, don't send me that shit again because I'm not concerned with it. That's the thing. That's the thing, though.
Speaking of different personalities, I do apologize to Vikings in the chat. Well, I mean, you were kind of guilty, Viking.
And then YR goes on, blah, 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 blah. So we're done with that part. YR admits, I believe it was before this clip, that he's in fact scared to death of Dave. We all know that. We've known that for a long time. And then Nikki says he's not afraid of Dave. Who gives a fuck? What I know is that the same shit that you got on Dave about, you did the same thing when you called up to Dave. You did the same fucking thing. He said that you are no longer a god or some shit, and he was a little I don't know, man. He had a little bitchiness in his voice there, and you called up and you didn't say a fucking word about it. You just capitulated. You want to know why? Because I do think you're afraid of Joe, and I do think you don't want to be the next person on fucking the Drama Diner, which, again, in my opinion, that bitch is closed. Dave has lost any little bit of credibility. Trust me, I've been talking to people. He has lost every little bit of credibility that he had with these people. It's over. He never had the credibility with me. He lost that a whole long time ago. But these other people now know. They see it. They see it because he was pissed. He was pissed that he has to be everybody's pit bull. We always made fun of Joe Blonin for being the pit bull. Remember? Being Scott's pit bull. Well, Dave has been everybody's pit bull. Whoever, Bullsy and Nikki and Ken, he's been their pit bull for a while now. And he gets a few bucks, and that's been satisfying to him lately. Up until very recently. Because I'm telling you, he got wind of Joe and he was like, damn, man, I got to stop doing this. I think it finally clicked in his head that he was wasting so much time of his fucking life that if he focuses that time maybe with Joe and don't give me that bullshit about a fucking race debate. Because Joe is not going to debate a fucking admitted racist. Dave, white supremacist, that gets thrown around all the time. But Dave is a self-admitted white supremacist. It's not a secret, and he's very proud of it. Joe's not going to debate him about that. So don't give me that shit. What Dave wants to do is he wants to do other things, like he's been saying for weeks. He wants to do other things. And I think now those other things are with Joe. He wants to go back. You talk about clout? Like Dave enjoys that clout, and he knows if he goes back to Joe, he's going to get more clout than he ever could get by fighting Joe or fighting whoever else for Ken or for Nikki. He's tired of being your guys' bitch, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Now, don't get me wrong. I told each and every one of you that he's a cuck. Do not get me wrong. I told you he's the biggest cuck in the community. He will cuck out to Joe in a heartbeat. I said that a few videos ago, and Ken said it last night. He said this guy fucking cucked out to Joe Cronin. I told you. You nobody ever fucking believes me, man. And as much shit as we give Scott, man, nobody believes him either. But he's right about this shit. A lot of this shit we saw together. I wish he would have got his shit together so some things could have happened, but it is what it is. But Joe knows exactly how to get to Dave too, if he wants to. Like you guys think that he might have got to Dave on purpose to stop some kind of stream. I don't know about that. Who knows? It's a possibility. But Dave is a big boy. And I wholeheartedly think Dave knew what the fuck he was doing. And he wants to work with Joe. He wants to do other things. He's tired of this shit. He's tired of this shit. But you guys will reel him right back in. You'll reel him right back in to do your bidding. I know you will. I fucking know you will. Anybody who saw that shit, Ken was acting like a fucking jealous ex-girlfriend. He said the shit. He was like, fuck it, here, I'll just play it. You guys tell me. I will play it and you guys fucking tell me what you think. Since fucking Nikki Nines thinks I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid and I just want to start shit and I just when I hear shit like this and I call it out and I'm right about it, then what the fuck do you think I'm gonna say? Honestly. Let's just play this shit. You tell me what the fuck you hear.
Yeah, as usual. Shit going on. Drew is on now? Oh, they're having to go at it? Really? All right, well, let's join back in.
Is only capable of maybe putting into play.
Dave, I'm live, Dave.
Dave, I'm live, Dave. Joe's fucking in mid-sentence of the fucking love fest that they got going on over there. Dave, I'm live, Dave.
One of those 100 ideas, right?
Joe pauses for a second. He's like, no, let's continue.
Dave, I'm live, Dave.
Dave, I'm live. Dave, I'm live, Dave.
Kind of live.
Kind of live, Dave.
Right now.
Streaming.
Are you calling?
Yeah.
Dave, you told me to let you know.
Whoa, what was that? Hold up. Was that Drew getting a little snippy there? Let's listen back to that.
Dave.
One of those 100 ideas, right, Dave?
Dave, I'm live, Dave. Kind of live right now. Streaming.
Are you calling?
Yeah.
Dave, you told me to let you know.
Hang on, was that Drew saying to Ken, that's your fucking problem? Or what's your fucking problem? Something about a fucking problem.
Told me to let you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Dave's just like, okay, I got Joe on the line here. We're kind of doing our thing.
All right.
I told you I'd let you know before. I don't know if you heard me.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I knew. I know. I'm fully aware, Ken. Now, you guys tell me if that doesn't sound like there's some bitch assness involved.
I did.
Okay.
This guy.
You want my numbers, huh?
This guy. Who's this guy, Drew? Who's this guy? Who's in the wrong here? While you're just sitting there laughing it up and having a good time. Weren't you part of Ken's crew that he was talking about? You know, all of us over here on this side? Or no? Or is it just until Joe comes back? Just until Joe wants you back or lets you back? I don't know.
You looking for the clout? Yeah, what are you, Tony?
Are you looking for the clout? What are you, Tony? Whew.
Yeah, I'm Tony.
Where's that bad Boston accent?
Rough. I said roof, not rough.
Let's make a joke, right? Let's make a joke because this is awkward.
Make a doll out of you.
Yeah, we call them khakis because we wear them, and Bostonians refer to them as what they use to start their cars.
I'm gonna make a doll out of you, guy. You want to see my fucking doll, guy?
Ooh, wait, that is some harsh, awkward dead air right there, pal.
So, Ken,
Are we
I
being?
guess you're here to strong-arm us into ending the show? Just checking.
No, I would never
Ken, can I sit here and continue to have a good time, please, or no? Or not?
strong on you, Dave. You know that.
Meanwhile, he's like making a call, but like, hey, I want to talk to the Italians in Ontario.
I gotta
want
watch
them to
AW.
find Dave Rose.
At this point, Joe's like, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and scoot on out of here.
Joe, would you like to apologize to Ken publicly and just end all the shit now, please, Joe? What the fuck up, Wire? All right.
That was actually funny, dude. Fucking YR. He knows when to pick his shots, man. Let's hear that again. That was fucking beautiful.
Joe, would you like to apologize to Ken publicly and just end all the shit now, please, Joe?
Shut the fuck up, Wire.
All right.
All right.
Would you like to shoot yourself in the head in front of 50 people at a diner?
He'd probably miss.
He kills a cop.
Dude, this is painfully awkward. I am like, you ever get that feeling like, the fucking heebie-jeebies? That's what I got listening to this shit.
All right, well, I'll get out of here and, well, I don't know.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, you were responding, but then, you were interrupted and all that.
Well,
Oh, interrupted. Rudely interrupted, Ken, I must say.
you continue.
Oh,
Lane.
I'm shit. I'm sorry I interrupted. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
Don't worry.
I'll
we're
leave you
wrapping-
guys.
we're
You could-
wrapping up,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
So Joe's,
Don't worry, we're wrapping up. Joe's got stuff to do.
Joe's going. He's getting ready to waffle.
No, it's
another
all good.
one.
I'm sorry.
Baseball.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
I gotta watch rest.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's terrible of me what I just did. That's terrible.
What grown-ass man, ladies and gentlemen, do you know act like that? Please tell me. Please tell me what grown-ass man acts like that on YouTube, on anything, anywhere in fucking life. Please. And tell me, again, how I'm just the worst person in the world and a fucking loser piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. When we have pussies like this running around this community. You tell me.
Terrible of me. That was terrible. I interrupted like that. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, it is fucking terrible, dude. That's a bitch move. Flat out. It's a fucking bitch move. You have a wife and children, and you're fucking 45 years old or some shit, dude. What are you doing? Dude, there is nobody on this planet that I would act like that towards. You want to know what I would do? You want to know what I'd do? Since you already don't get along with Dave Rose, don't tell me you get along with Dave Rose. You can't stand Dave Rose. You know you can't. There have been streams, there have been clips that I've watched where you are sitting there just biting your fucking tongue, dude, trying not to fucking snap on this dude. And your wife Shannon, who I have a newfound respect for, to be honest with you, because this chick gets it and she sees it. She sees the fucking pompousness and the way I look at it, man, is if there's people on this internet shit that if you can't hang out with them in real life, if you can't see yourself hanging out and having a beer with that person, I wouldn't waste 2 seconds of my time on that person. And that's what we got going on here. Don't tell me that Shannon, Ken, and Dave Rose would be at a bar having a fucking drink. Do you really think Shannon would be able to sit there and listen to Dave Rose? You tell me. And then you talk about me and Tony. Well, you know what? The first time that I really talked to Tony, I got along with him. So I can say, as of right now, yeah, I could share a beer with that dude. Just as Scott and I could have fucking shared a beer back in the day. We would have sang some karaoke and fucking torn the town apart. Honestly. Because I can get along with anyone. I fucking proved it. I've gotten along with Joe. I've gotten along with fucking many, many people in this community.
Wow. Did you ever think that, guys? You ever think I'd be live on a Wednesday night and Dave would be live with Joe over me?
Live with Joe over me. That has power, man. That is not shit that just comes out of your mouth. That is shit that's always been in the back of your head for a very long time and was waiting for the right moment to come out.
you ever think that, guys?
Absolutely.
Because I know, always knew it was a possibility.
Yeah, there it is. Ding, ding, ding. Always knew it was a possibility. You're goddamn right.
Because Joe always knows to pick his spots, man.
And see there, instead of going after Dave, who did a bitch move, and you know it was a bitch move, you go straight to Joe instead, right? Because you know you need Dave. You know you're going to need Dave because you're not going to be able to get along with Joe. So you're going to need Dave to continue to do those streams.
And if he has someone that'll meet him halfway on the other side, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm getting fucking tons of messages from people right now. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I bet you are, buddy. I bet you are. Yeah, because there are a shit ton of people that know Joe has seen them in the chats talking mad shit. And how is that going to work if Dave and Joe are cool now? And you spent all these years talking shit about Joe, and I will never give Joe another penny. Joe can fucking go off and die. Fucking, I hate Joe's guts, blah, blah, blah. Right? And all of that goes right down the shitter. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah, shit got real, huh? Shit got real. Don't fuck with the drama god, people.
Yeah, pretty much. I know the deal, bro. I'm not, you know.
Do you? I mean, you kind of sounded like you were a little shocked there. I mean, do you really know the deal?
Know the deal. Sucks, but what are you gonna do, man? You gotta expect this type of shit to happen when you're on YouTube, man. It sucks. It does, because where we were all going as a crew and where we were going with your guys' help and
oh God, you guys hear that, right? Where we were going as a crew and with your guys' help financially. Things were getting good for old Kenny boy for a second, right? Right? Well, here's the thing. Things have been getting better for Joe recently, and I think Dave has seen that. Dave has latched onto that. Dave knows that Ken is kind of capped out where he's at. And a lot of it is because of drama. When Ken goes back to his weak-ass, stupid-ass, dumb-ass show, those numbers creep on down. Meanwhile, Dave Rose knows where Joe Cronin's numbers can be, right? Joe's numbers can be quite a bit higher.
and the support that you guys are giving all of us, like it was
support. Cha-ching, cha-ching, support. Support the stream, guys. Support.
great. You know, there's no
It was
reason
great,
to
right? Say that
where
again.
we
Say
were
it again.
going with your guys' help and the support that you guys are giving all of us, like it was great. You know, there's no
All
reason.
of us, right? See, all of us. Who's all of us, Ken? Because if you ask me, I see a lot of Dave Rose begging on stream. Everybody calls Joey Beg. I'll tell you what, man. I see Dave say fucking, please donate. Where's that donation, Joe Blonin? I thought you were going to donate. Did you guys send it to the right spot? Then he puts that homeless man meme up on there, right? Everybody wants to get on Joe about begging for donations. And you guys know damn well that fucking Dave has been doing it hardcore lately. Hardcore.
To disrupt that or anything, or
Yeah. It's a little monkey wrench, ain't it there, Kenny boy? Throwing a little monkey wrench into your plans. Because you also know that if Joe Cronin wants Drew back, Drew has been like a fourth mic on your show recently, right? You know you're about to lose Drew. Drew's going back to Daddy Joe. You know it. Things were never better for Drew when it comes to this YouTube shit compared to when he was with Joe.
Make sides and to make this and to make that, because this shit like this just, you know, it just, you know, has a way of like throwing a monkey wrench and shit.
Monkey wrench, right? A monkey wrench into your plans and what you got going on. Fuck Dave, right? You don't give a shit about Dave or Drew or what they want to do, right? It's about Ken. Ken needs that support. That's what Ken's fucking concerned with.
You know? And, you know, listen, it is what it is, man.
It is what it
What are you
is.
gonna do?
The classic, it is what it is. What are you going to do? That dude must have said those two fucking lines 5,000 fucking times last night. At least. At the very fucking least. So, what Ken did was he spent the rest of his night trying to get old Davy Boy back in line. Did he? Probably. Probably. But we'll have to see. You know, and the shit that Ken pulled jumping on fucking YR stream, man. Trying to get fucking Keith in trouble. Do you think it's real funny? You think it's real funny getting this kid in trouble? Well, he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. But he's a grown-ass man that will be out of there. And it's no skin off your back, right? You got a warm house to fucking live in. You don't give a fuck about Keith, though, right? All you care about is a couple laughs. Same goes for you, Wire. That's fucked up what you did, man. That is really fucked up what you did. You guys need to stop fucking playing with that dude's life. That is his real fucking life. It's not a game. You people's games are what the fucking problem is. That's what the fucking problem is. I can sit here and talk shit. I can do that all day. What I was alluding to is that I'm better just putting this size 13 shoe up your ass sideways, Nikki. That's what I'm better at. But you're a bitch, a fucking sack of shit. And you're going to cuck to Dave Rose while Dave Rose cucks to whoever the fuck he needs to cuck to get those few bucks rolling in. And I say it time and time again and time again that we are just getting started. And I'm not fucking going anywhere, Nikki. Because in order for you to win, as you say, you got to take me off this fucking planet. And just as I said, Dave Rose doesn't have the balls to get off his ass and make a few bucks, regardless of what he needs to fucking do, you certainly don't have the balls to do shit to me, son. So take your little fucking 12-year-old girl laugh, sit next to your wifey until she goes to work to make you some money, and then do some fucking dishes, bitch, while she's gone. Then keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Or don't. Because I'm still going to be here either way. Go fuck yourself. We got some more shit to talk about. And we are definitely going to talk about it. I'm going to run my mouth even more. You guys ain't seen shit yet. Trust me. Later.